Spanish at Wickersley. I'm Miss Haywood, the head of Spanish. On the course you will also find Miss Marriott's teaching, and I'm going to tell you why we think you should study Spanish at Wickersley for A-level. So, first, why Wickersley? We are an outstanding school. We incorporate the ready-to-learn independent skills. So although we are a sixth form attached to a school, we do expect you to work independently and have a mature attitude towards your learning. They're quite small group sizes, which means you will get additional support from your staff members, and it means you have lots of time to discuss and work in small groups within your classes. There's lots of monitoring and support, both from ourselves and the sixth form team. We're a strong team of supportive teachers. As I say, myself and Miss Marriott deal with the A-level law course, and we have lots of resources to help you with your studies, both digital and authentic Spanish materials. So why study languages then? Spanish is spoken by 400 million speakers in 22 countries in the world. That is the second most spoken language behind Mandarin, okay, and certainly the most widely spoken language in the world. We want you to be able to speak other languages to get you ahead in life. So the UK actually trades with over 200 countries worldwide, and they need linguists to be able to do that. And communication barriers often lead to missed business opportunities. So if you have those language skills, it will put you ahead of others in the local area and nationally, particularly in businesses and companies that are working overseas and want that investment. It's not just the language skills either. Employers say they value the skills developed by language learners, things like communication, to be able to work in teams, interpersonal skills, presentation skills, problem solving skills, organisational skills, and good learning strategies. So languages provide you a variety of skills. Even if you don't want to seek language specific employment in the future, you will certainly be employable because of the skills you have learnt at A-level. But where can languages take you in terms of jobs then? There are the obvious ones, interpreters, translators, but there's lots of jobs within the media and subtitling. You have probably seen nowadays that Spanish is incorporated into lots of film, lots of music, and therefore it's very important in the media world. It's also important for tourism, for journalism, sports industry, so if you are into your sports, particularly football, all major football companies are now asking their employees to speak two languages, particularly Spanish or German, because they have lots of Hispanic players, football players, that you will need to deal with. Also diplomacy, international aid, in the armed forces because you will be working overseas, banking, engineering, computing and catering. So what will you study on our A-level law course? Theme 1 is La evolución de la sociedad española. That's looking at things like the makeup of families and society in Spain today. Theme 2, La cultura política y artística en el mundo de habla española. So we're looking a little bit at politics within Spain at the minute. Theme 3, La inmigración, so immigration and a multicultural society, diversity. Theme 4, La dictadura, which is the dictatorship of Francisco Franco and the transition to democracy in Spain. We also study a film, which we are going to be looking at El laberinto del fauno, or Pan's Labyrinth, you may have seen it, and the book Como agua para chocolate. We do have to do a literature study as well. And the final thing you will do is an independent research project, which is a project on something of your choice that interests you and that you will incorporate into your speaking exam and research and discuss. The exams then, we have 3, all at the end of year 13. Paper 1 is reading, listening and grammar on the topics you have seen on the previous slide. Paper 2 is translation and writing, which focuses on the film and the book. And paper 3, which is your speaking test on the topics that you have previously seen and your independent research project. So the skills you will get and that you need to study A-level Spanish. So in the study of the literary text and film, you will need to develop your analysis skills, critically analysing the work of the director and of the writer of the book, evaluating the form or techniques used in the work, presenting and justifying viewpoints, developing logical arguments to persuade, and relating the work to key concepts, issues and social context. And you will write a critical response on this. So if you do get time, it's worth having a brief look at both the film and the book. So what you need to succeed, you need to be committed, meet deadlines and revise regular, be organised with a well-kept folder and notes, be prepared to make mistakes. You are still learning another language, even if you have done GCSE. But as long as you learn from them, that is absolutely fine. And you need to be interested in the subject and in Spain and the Hispanic world, because we do lots of cultural topics as well, such as music and dance and festivals. And our subject is so diverse compared to others because you're encouraged to speak during your lesson. You're encouraged to listen to music, watch films, read books, have debates, which is not something you will experience in many other subjects. So if you like that variety and that interests you, then A-level Spanish is for you.